Hi, guys. As a yoga teacher for the last 15 years, I've been very interested in yogic philosophy. And I always try to draw parallels of this ancient wisdom with modern day living because this science is tried and true. It's lasted for so many years and it's still applicable in present time because it brings us so much it brings our bodies and our minds so much peace, so much comfort, so much vitality, such a sense of inner alignment that it's inevitable that wanting to get deeper into the science of yoga is imperative. It's important for all of us. So, today I want to focus on the chakra system and a modern lens on the chakra system. The ancient yogis were really interested in understanding the human body, right? This experience of being human. They were very mystified by how dynamic we are, how we have all these, as I discussed in a previous video on koshas, we have an energetic body, we have a breath body, we have a food body, the matter, the physical body, we have a wisdom body. And all these systems, including the chakra system, was discovered, I would say, not really created, but it was discovered so that we could decode what it is to be human because it's such a wildly dynamic experience. So, as the saying goes, as above, so below. Or as Jesus said, the kingdom of God lies within you. Or as the Sufis say, he who knows himself knows his Lord. The chakra system is an ancient model of energy. These wheels of energy, or wheels of light, as it translates from the Sanskrit, lie on what is called the Sushumna Nadi, which is the central channel of our nervous system. And they interact with the nadis. Nadis are energy channels in the body, or meridians, as they are referred to in ancient Chinese medicine. Chakras are energy processing centers that help us navigate and integrate our life's experiences. When our chakras are healthy and vibrating and spinning naturally and with vitality, we experience a balanced life. We experience balance within, and because of the balance that we experience within, that alignment, it can be seen in our environment, in our interactions, in the way we move through life. The chakras, they regulate our flow of energy within our body. They influence our mental, physical, emotional, spiritual well-being. When energy flows freely through the chakras, we experience a sense of balance and alignment in our lives. And that balance and alignment can then be seen in our outer life as well, because how we feel within is how we impact the world around us, our interactions, the way we move, the way we navigate through life. So let's talk about the first chakra, the Muladhara chakra, or the root chakra, which literally in modern terms would mean our sense of safety, our sense of security in the world, right? So this chakra lies at the base of the spine. The color of this chakra is red. It's driven by our basic instincts and our primordial need to just feel safe in our environment, to feel that we have the groundedness, the strong rootedness, which will allow us to thrive, to fly in our lives. Now, health in this chakra, through a sense of groundedness, through a sense of rootedness and practicality, allows us to pursue our dreams. Right. And in yoga, we often say, it's when you're deeply rooted that you can really fly. And when we're not rooted in this chakra, when we're not healthy in this chakra, we can feel ungrounded, we can feel disembodied, we can also feel like we're in survival mode. So how can you help yourself feel healthy in your root chakra? A simple practice would be to sit close to the earth. There's oftentimes I'll teach a yoga class and it'll be a lot about rootedness and groundedness. So a lot of the poses like Malasana, lizard pose, They will be closer to the earth, or tiger pose. They will just encourage the root chakra to be really, really close to the earth. And what that does is, in breathing in that space, breathing in the Muladhara chakra at the base of the spine, being aware, breathing, feeling a sense of groundedness, even earthing, going outside barefoot if you can, if it's that time of the year. And you can squat, you can sit, you can really feel close to the earth and breathe through the center of the earth into the soles of your feet and feel that energy rising into your root, is helping you stimulate and connect to your root chakra for that place where the basic needs of life are taken care of and you're not in survival mode. Here I must also add that every chakra builds on the previous one. There is a hierarchy, and the goal of the yogi, or the goal of a modern human being, is to rise from the lowest vibration and travel up to the highest frequency, your most optimal self that you are capable of being. So, situated just before the navel, this particular chakra is associated with the water element. And this is also where, for women, that's where the womb is. That's where you carry creative life, you carry and bring forth life into this world. And this chakra helps us explore our authentic self, explore our desires, explore what we are naturally attuned to. A very valid question to ask yourself in any time is, what is getting me excited about life right now? What am I really dedicated to? What do I enjoy? What do I do that lights me up? Is it singing? Is it dancing? Is it cooking? Is it painting? Is it being an engineer? Is it creating code? What is it that I'm really, really stimulated by? That's your Svadhisthana chakra in action. And a practical application of this chakra is to really tune into what your joy is, to what it is that connects you to the creative force in life. What are you joyful about? What do you like to contribute to the world? What do you like to bring forth of yourself? Maybe you're a beautiful writer. Maybe you take amazing photographs, right? Maybe you create beautiful websites. Maybe you create beautiful courses. What is that part of you that gets ignited about creating something? That's a healthy, vibrant Svadhisthana chakra. And then the third chakra is about personal power and confidence. It's your Manipura chakra. This lies at the abdomen. The color of this chakra is yellow. It's also called the city of diamonds. This is a very important chakra because a lot of people can be very creative and can be very imaginative, can have a very active Svadhisthana or second chakra, but not have a particularly vibrant third chakra. The Manipura chakra is the chakra of manifestation. It is the chakra which, when it's healthy, you are someone who acts on your dreams. You set goals, you create timelines, you have schedules, you show up, you execute, you take action. It's also linked to your digestion, right? Because it's right at the abdomen. And this is not just digesting food and how strong your digestive fire is to process food. It's also all the information that you're drawing in from your environment. How are you processing it? Are you clogged? Are you taking in too much information? And in the digital age, when so much is available to us at the movement of a thumb, we are ingesting far more than we have capacity for. So that can also result in inaction, in procrastination, because we're just so clogged. We have so many things, so many dreams, but not enough discipline and structure to bring those dreams forth and make them a reality. So a healthy Manipura chakra is all about bringing your creative gifts into the world. A practical application of this chakra, if you feel that this chakra is a little weak, is to actually set goals. Get really organized. write about your dreams, write about your desires, and then create a timeline of wanting to achieve what by when. The fourth chakra is the Anahata chakra, or the chakra of love and compassion. This is at the heart center, and it is green in color, which is actually the Sufi color as well, because Sufism, which is something that I follow and I study, is all about the heart. It's all about love. So located in the chest, this chakra is about love, it's about compassion, it's about empathy, it's about connection. And as you can see, every chakra, the health of every chakra builds on the other. When we are flourishing in our dreams, now I'm talking about the Manipura chakra, the one I just discussed, when we are able to give to the world what we were born to create, what we came here for, then we have that sense of ability, that sense of self-esteem and confidence in ourselves that we can really foster powerful bonds with other people and connections with people. We show up in our full energy, in our full light within our interactions with other people. And the Anahata chakra governs relationships with others. It governs the relationship we have with ourselves. A balanced heart chakra maintains healthy and loving relationships with other people, fosters sense of community, a sense of connection. It is something that helps us heal past hurts, because God knows everyone has past hurts, but we know as human beings, as social animals that we are, that we only thrive when we have loving relationships, when we're not isolated, when we're not alone. So taking care of the health of this chakra by making sure that you're there for your loved ones, that when you need help, that you actually reach out to the people that you care about, that care about you, so that you never really feel alone when you're going through a difficult patch, or when someone you know is going through a difficult patch, that you show up for them. These are the things that foster meaningful bonds. It's that natural ability we all have to love and care for our communities, for our people, for our friends, for humanity. A practical application of the health of this chakra is to breathe into the heart space, feeling into the heart space, encountering, listening with intent, even the hurts, even the pain, even the disappointments, and just knowing that everyone is doing the best that they can. And if someone hurt you, they're possibly going through a trauma of their own, which made them inflict pain on you. Of course, it's hard to forgive when the heart is broken, but for the sake of your own heart's health, it is important to take a moment to really, really connect with what's hurting. Maybe write about it. Maybe release that emotion. And if you feel that there is someone that may have hurt you, maybe in time you can articulate in a very kind and safe way how their actions made you feel. But of course, the most important thing is to take care of your own heart first, to make sure to understand that everybody hurts. It's normal, it's natural, it's part of being human, it's part of being here, but that we have to show up for ourselves. We have to forgive our own hearts and sometimes hold our hearts the way we were once held by someone we loved, or as a child, when we were held by a parent, when we were crying. One of the things that we as human beings do not do is we don't give ourselves the love that we are constantly seeking outside. And then that particular brand of love that we need, that's going to help and heal us, may not be something that anyone else can give us in exactly the way that we want. Therefore, loving yourself, romancing yourself, taking care of your own heart, self-soothing is very important. It's very important to know how you can show up for your own heart. Because when we take care of ourselves, we're able to take care of other people's hearts as well. The sixth chakra is the chakra of communication and truth. This is the chakra which is in the throat. It is the Vishuddha chakra. And for me, it's just so brilliant, the chakra system, because it's true. Every chakra builds on the previous one. And when we're at peace in our own hearts and we are aware of what our own truth is, we're authentic with ourselves, whether we're hurting, we're breaking, we're loving, we're generous, we're holding back, whatever it may be. When we show up with that honesty with ourselves, we can speak that honesty in the world that we live in because we have that clarity with ourselves. So the Vishuddha chakra, or the throat chakra, is the chakra of expressing your truth and speaking your love, speaking your heart in the world that you find yourself in. It's also the ability to express what's in your heart. It is also the ability to stand up for yourself, to communicate what you're feeling, what you're hurting about. It also governs the way we listen, the way we receive other people, and the way we are able to speak our truths. Practicing speaking your truth, practicing speaking exactly what you're feeling, practicing listening to others with all your heart, with all your presence, is a way to activate the health of the Vishuddha chakra. The sixth chakra is the chakra of intuition and insight. This is the chakra that lies between the eyebrows. It is in the third eye. It's called the Ajna chakra. And this is the chakra of our intuition, our perception, our inner wisdom, our ability to connect with our gut instinct. It's that knowing. It's that when you get to that stage, because as you know, we've been ascending, right? We started at the root, we started at the base, we traveled all the way up, and now we're at the third eye. And at this height, right, we're getting into the subtler realms. We are becoming a little bit more fine-tuned with the subtle energies. This is the part when you have arrived here, and when this chakra is activated, you see beyond good and bad. You stop seeing things as black and white. There are no dualities. Everything is meant to be the way that it is right now. And we accept that just as seasons come and go, just as the moon rises or the sun rises or the moon goes through its cycles, or the mountains have been here forever and ever, right? There are some absolutes that run the laws of the universe, and they are present. Beyond the Maya, the illusion of what we're seeing in the world happening on a day-to-day basis, the events, the occurrences, we connect to that part which is that higher sense, that sense of intuition, that sense of cosmic wisdom, of just knowing that something greater is at play all the time. And when we rest in that sense, we can really spark our intuition. So a practical application of making this chakra healthy is practicing meditation, listening to your gut instinct. You know, when you are in a place and you're hearing the words and everything makes a lot of sense logically, but your heart's not on board. Something within is not aligning. Somewhere you feel like, yeah, I'm hearing all the right words, but this is not striking me as the truth. This doesn't feel like this person is speaking the truth. In such an event, trusting your gut, your sixth sense, is helping. It really supports this chakra. It helps you activate this chakra. And the more you trust your instinct, the more you trust your gut, the more you trust your sixth sense, each time that particular muscle gets stronger, that particular instinct becomes more profound. Finally, the seventh chakra, or the Sahasrara chakra, the crown chakra, which is right at the crown. Now we have transcended. We have risen from the root chakra, traveled through the second chakra, Svadhisthana, the Manipura, the Anahata, the Vishuddha, the Ajna, and now we're at the Sahasrara chakra, the highest chakra. And this is our connection to divine wisdom, to source, whatever we may call it, whoever source is for us. It could be the laws of physics, it could be a god or goddesses or gods that you believe in. It is knowing that I feel in the modern world, how we translate connection to crown chakra is really living your purpose, knowing that we are here to serve humanity, that we are here to do our part, helping ourselves evolve and move forward, and in that, helping the people around us. So, connection to that chakra is usually in contemplation, in meditation, in knowing that you are here to serve a purpose, to live your dharma, to live your responsibility, and that you do it with delight, and that you show up with that sense of delight. So when the Sahasrara chakra is activated, we are actually, in psychological terms, living a self-actualized life. We are at peace. We are in full alignment within. We accept that whatever is happening for a reason, but we show up every time, in every era, every morning, with the desire to help, to heal, to serve. So this, my friends, is a modern lens to the chakra system, and understanding that health in all these chakras, because we do have a need for security. We do have a need to be creative. We do have a desire to bring our creative fruits into this world. We do have a desire to connect with people from the heart. We will feel stagnant if we don't speak our truth. And if we're not connected to our gut instinct, to our inner wisdom, then we also feel like we're just living a very robotic life. We're seeing things as black and white. We're only seeing things in duality. And finally, samadhi, that state of enlightenment when we reach the Sahasrara chakra, the highest chakra, is that desire to just accept things as they are, but show up and do the best that you can to improve your life and to improve the lives of others around you. Thank you so much for watching.